Good
morning, students. My name is Hari. I teach English. I have 3 years experience in teaching field. Today, degree first year, grammar topic, tenses. I describe the tenses, models and tenses, structures and tenses, uses. First I write the topic name, tenses. The verb tense means time. The time divided into 3 parts. The first part is present time. The second part is past time. The third part is last part, future time. Every time, that means each time consists of 4 groups. Then after I will describe the 4 groups. First routinely I write on the board. After I describe the each part structures and formation. Present, first I would like to teach you first part, present time. Each part consists of 4 parts. The 4 parts I will written in the table. Last one is future. In the present part I write simple present. And the second one is in this present time, into the present time, the second one is present continuous. And third time is present perfect. Fourth one is present perfect continue. Next one is past perfect, 4 parts. First part is simple past, same. Second time is past continue. And third one is Next, future time. I will describe by write here. The first part is simple future. The next part is future. Future continuous. And the third one is future perfect. And last one is fourth one in this future time. Future perfect. Future perfect continuous tense. The three parts divided into four concepts actually. Each time divided into four concepts. I will describe the four concepts among the all 12 parts. Totally, the tense consists of the three parts of the tense is the consist of 12 parts. I will describe the each part in this chapter. In the first part, I describe the simple present. Simple present. It is also right present indefinite. Those are the another names of the simple present tense. This tense used for daily routine actions. Daily routine actions, habitual actions, universal truths, proverbs. Proverbs are also right in this structure. Proverbs, planned official actions, and so on, etc. Here I describe the first definition of the simple present tense. This tense used for daily routine actions. What is the meaning of the daily routine actions? Daily routine actions sentences are: I wake up early in the morning. She goes to college every day. Such type of sentences, such type of words, such type of sentences formation of only for simple present tense, that is in daily routine actions. And also habitual actions. Habitual actions are: I play cricket daily. I go to college regularly. Those are the sentence examples of the habitual actions. And universal truths. Universal truths means it is the fixed sentences which time, that is the past time, future time and the present time. Same formation is followed. Those are: the sun rises in the east. All, next example is: all glitters are not gold. Those are the examples of the universal truths. And proverbs. Proverbs, you know very well, barking dogs never bite. Those are the examples of the examples of the simple present tense. And planned official actions. You have to go to Bombay. Those are the actions you already planned. Such type of actions. Write such type of actions. Grammatically write simple present tense only. This is the definition of the simple present tense. After definition, this sentence formation to the structures. Now I describe structures. I write structures. I write in the table. Those structures write active voice structures and passive voice structures is also write in the simple present tense. First, I write the active voice structure and also write the passive voice structure. Active voice structures. You know very well. Subject plus positive assertive lo chusukundam. First subject plus V1 or V1 plus yes. And passive voice structure positive assertive into the positive assertive lo subject plus am, is, are plus V3. This is a positive assertive and also negative assertive. Subject plus do, does plus, do or does plus, not plus V1. Negative assertive. And passive voice negative assertive. I write here only structures. After I write the structures, I will give the examples to understand such type of sentences. Subject plus am, is, are plus, not plus V3. Positive interrogative. I means interrogative, positive interrogative. In the positive interrogative, here there is no helping verb in active voice. So we take already we write the do, does is the auxiliary helping verbs. First we write the interrogative do or does plus after write the subject plus V1. Lastly question mark. The passive voice positive assertive. You have already helping verbs. Those are written in the passive voice. So comes from the first. Why? Because it is interrogative, positive interrogative structure. Am, is, are plus subject plus V1. Those are the structures of the simple present tense active voice and passive voice structures. We already know the definition of the simple present tense and the structures of the simple present tense. After structures, identifications. We have some identifications of the simple present tense. Those identification words are used for sentence position. Which form is followed? Present, either present tense, past tense, or future time, future continuous. So and that for the identification, such type of words we have to learn. Those are the some identification words of the simple present tense. Every plus time, that means on Sundays, on Mondays, on Thursdays. Those are the time. Shut down, on and off, always, generally, frequently, once in a blue moon, on Sundays. Such type of words. Those are a lot of words in the identification word of the identification word. Such type of words. I write only some identification words on the board. Here, identification, I write the identification words. We will see two examples for the simple present tense structures to understanding power. The next example is the two examples. Here I write the vegetable dash bracket log in bracket once in a blue moon, and the Ramu in the bracket go to temple on Sundays. The two sentences which time it is followed. How we know? How we write grammatically? I am already described the definition and also identification words and also structures. First, this sentence which tense it is followed. How we are understanding? Firstly, we know the identification words. Firstly, we read the sentence, even write any identification word, such the identification words firstly. So here vegetables once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon is identification word of the simple present tense. Here I write once in a blue moon. So it is follow, this sentence follow simple present tense structure. You know very well about the simple present tense structures. Active voice structure, subject plus V1 or V1 plus S. The passive voice structure, subject plus am, is, are plus V3. Here subject, we already know subject vegetables is a singular or plural. You know very well vegetables, the subject plural. So first we know the what this sentence is follow. Active voice structure is follow or passive voice structure follow. Please remember. Here vegetables ammutara ammabadtaya. Sell or sold. Vegetables are sold. Ammabadtayi. This type of sentences write only passive voice structure. So subject plural. That's the cause. Am is comes after I, is come after singular subjects, are is comes after plural subjects. Here vegetable is plural. So after After subject we write are. Sell, sell is the present tense. Sold, V2. Again sold, V3. Here we write the V3 form. Already the sentence given subject and did not give helping verb and also V3 part. We write the sold after the B form. Vegetables are sold once in a blue moon. Here మనకి ఏ విధంగా తెలిసింది ఇక్కడ వన్స్ ఇన్ ఏ బ్లూ మూన్ అనే ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ వర్డ్ ఆధారంగా చేసుకొని ఈ సెంటెన్స్ ని సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ లో ఉందా, సింపుల్ పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ లో ఉందా, లేదంటే ఫ్యూచర్ టెన్స్ లో ఉందా అనే విషయాన్ని మనం ఇక్కడ గమనించాము. నెక్స్ట్ సెంటెన్స్ ఈజ్ రాము. రాము go to temple on Sundays. On Sunday is identification word of the simple present tense. Simple present tense. So this structure is also followed the active either active voice or passive voice. First, రాము టెంపుల్ కి వెళ్తాడా వెళ్ళబడతాడా? వెళ్తాము. ఎప్పుడు ఎవరి చేత? వెళ్ళబడము. సో go not gone. రాము goes to temple on Sundays. Why we are right goes? Go is plural, goes is singular. Ramu the subject singular, so we write goes. Here suppose we write Ramu and Sita, a plural subject, we write the plural subject, then after the verb followed go. Such that's the cause we write the goes in the simple present tense structures. After simple present tense, I describe simple past tense. Simple past. First, I describe the definition and also I give the structures to formation of the sentences, and also lastly I give the identification. Why I give the identification? I have already told you the identification parts are played main role. Why the identification words play the main role? Identify the sentence, then after we write the sentence errors and sentence right formation. That's the cause we learn the identification words. First I give the definition of the simple past tense. First we know the definition. This tense refers to completed action. Past tense means the action is already done by someone, completed. But the action, by action, main mention of the time. Time is must and should mention of the simple past tense. Then after definition we write the structures. Active voice structure and passive voice structure. Subject plus V2, verb form is V1 is indicated simple present tense, V2 indicated simple past tense. Subject plus were plus V3. Was comes after singular subjects. Were plural comes after plural subjects. Those active-wise and passive-wise structures, this indicates positive assertive. It is also positive assertive. And negative assertive, subject plus, did plus, not plus, V1. Negative assertive in the passive-wise, subject plus, was or were plus, not plus, V3. And also enough the structures, and also write the identification words of the simple past tense. First one is already completed. First identification word is yesterday. Day before yesterday. Last night. Last day. Last month. In 885 ago. Those are the identification words of the simple past tense. Yesterday, it is also completed identification word. Day before yesterday also completed, and last night it is also completed. Last day and last month. In 1885, present we are in 2020, so 1885 is also completed. Ago, some years ago, some days ago, such type of the identification word of the simple past tense. I give the examples of the simple past tense then after. Now I write the examples of the simple past tense structures. First example is Mr. Mahatma Gandhi, in the bracket short dead. It is the verb form in 1947. Next example is Ramu. College. Ramu go to college. Last month. First observe the two examples of the simple past tense. First, the two sentences, which formation is followed. We didn't know why, because there are a lot of structures in English grammar tenses. So that's because we learn identification words. Here, read the sentence. The identification word is in 1947. This identification word belongs to simple past tense. So the total sentence followed simple past tense structures. That means active-wise structures. I already told you, subject plus V2, and passive-wise structures subject plus was, were plus V3. Here Gandhi చనిపోయాడా చంపబడ్డాడా? చంపబడ్డాడు. Someone is shot. That's cause this sentence written in passive voice structure. So shot, dead. In the shot is V1, V2, V3. Here I told passive voice structure. Write the grammatically this structure is right formation. So Gandhi is the singular, subject is singular. That's because we write the was. Gandhi was. After the helping verb we write the V3. V3 is short. This is the right formation to simple past tense structure. The next one is Ramu. Go to college last month. Last month identification word is simple past tense. That's the cause this sentence write simple past tense structure only. Ramu is the subject. Then after go is the present tense. Past tense went, past V3 gone. Here we write the simple past tense. So we write the went. Ramu went to college last month. Those are the examples to understand the simple past tense. Start. Let's learn the simple future. First I write the definition, then after structure, then after identification words. The simple future tense structure, this tense refers to the future actions. That means coming action. We are not going that action. We are in present situation. We talk about future actions or future conditions. Such type of actions we write only for simple future action. That actions may or may not happen. ఇవి జరుగుతాయి, జరగకపోవచ్చు. మే ఆర్ మే నాట్ హ్యాపెన్. స్ట్రక్చర్ యాక్టివ్ వాయిస్ స్ట్రక్చర్ అండ్ ప్యాసివ్ వాయిస్ స్ట్రక్చర్. సబ్జెక్ట్ ప్లస్ విల్ ఆర్ షెల్ ప్లస్ V1. ప్యాసివ్ వాయిస్ స్ట్రక్చర్ subject plus will be or shall be plus V3. Here after subject what kind of helping verbs we write? Shall only write first persons. I, we, those are called first persons. After subjects I and we, first person subjects, we write the shall. Will write the he. After write the he, she, it, they, so on. Different uses of will or shall. First we know the differences of will and shall. Both are the right options to use after any subject. But what type of meaning, what type of sense in these sentences? First we know that matter. First example, I will help you. Rendo example, he will help you. After first persons, I or we. After first persons, we use the will. But we use it after first person. After first person we use the shall. But Kani, here he used will. It is also right. How it will be right after I describe? He, next example, he will help you. After he, we write he. That is the right answer. Here, promise. You go, you help definitely someone. నువ్వు అతనికి ఖచ్చితంగా ఈ స్ట్రక్చర్లో రాస్తే ఖచ్చితంగా నువ్వు అతనికి you help something. Here this sentence future, it indicates future. It indicates only for future. Stop. I have already described the definition of the simple future tense and the simple past tense and simple future tense definition completed, and also identification words. Now we learn identification words of the simple future. First word is tomorrow. First one is tomorrow. Next one is next month. Next year. Third one is in 2021. So on. Those are the identification words of the simple future tense. I give the examples. First example is I meet tomorrow. I meet. First example is I meet tomorrow. Next example is her degree in the bracket complete in 2021. Here tomorrow is the identification word of the simple future tense. So that's the cause this sentence follow the simple future tense structure. Subject plus shall, subject plus shall or will plus V1. Here subject I, after the first person we write the shall or will. Shall, next meet, V1. Meet tomorrow. Her degree complete in the bracket in 2021. It is a 2021 is future identification word. That's because this structure belongs to the simple future passive voice structure. Her degree complete chestunda cheyyabadutunda cheyyabadutunda but completed. That's because this structure written in the simple future passive voice structure. Passive voice structure subject plus will be or shall be. I write the will be completed V3. Completed in 2021. Those are the tenses structures. Simple present tense, I told describe the simple present tense structure, simple past tense structures, and simple future tense structures and formations and grammatical pattern. I give some examples for your understanding. The second example. Third example. A new branch inaugurated bracket yesterday. Check your understanding power about the all examples. Thank you.